episode. Hayden here, the Podfather. How are you, brother?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Same here, brother. When you doing a podcast too?
Yes.
When did it all start? When did you do the first podcast?
So I originally started a podcast with my buddy Kevin Nolte. He has his own film, wedding, everything like that.
Stuff.
He's been doing this since he was a little kid, so he was good with it. During the pandemic, we were bored, and I was like, Kevin, I've always wanted to do a podcast. I know you have the gear. So we went down to his basement, and we started filming one. Originally, it was called Watch Your Head. And then...
That was the name of the podcast?
That was the name of the original one with my buddy. And then we switched it to Peaked in High School.
That's cool.
I thought it was funny.
We were supposed to be broke in English when we started, but then we changed it to BlackBull.
Yeah. And then we did that for about a year. He just got too busy. He opened his own studio and everything like that. So I didn't want to stop podcasting. I was like, I love doing this. This is what I want to do. So I started my own. I rented a little room about like the size of this corner. Took out a massive loan. Build up everything.
That's nice.
And then, we started doing it from there. And then I did the Sports Culture podcast for a little over a year now. And now I'm in my second studio.
But I like that. The content is nice, man. I like how the chair and everything you have set up in there. It's nice.
My biggest thing is it appealing to the eye? Like, does it look good? If it looks good, I know the content's going to be there. Like, so... Right now, I'm in the process of changing up the set a little bit myself. So
the podcasts are getting good now. But like, you see a video who recorded someone with like camera, like a reel, and it gets million views. You record a nice content, you put it there, you get 1,000 views.
I know.
I'm
it's
like,
crazy.
How? And people say like, oh, it's easy doing podcasts. Try to stay consistent to see if it's easy.
Yeah, do 100 episodes. Just 100.
We're on 17. We're on the way.
100 yet, but
I'm probably 100 total. I'm at like 40 something for Sports Culture, and then probably another 50 something.
Ooh, so you're passing 100.
I'm close.
That's
just
nice.
in general.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it's fun, man. I've only been doing it for a year with Sports Culture. We've had UFC, NFL, MLB, race car drivers, like you name it, we've had them on.
How you having the guests? You have them in the studio plus, and plus you have some live with them online and stuff?
Mostly recently because of obviously COVID and everything. Like they're all Zoom. So Zoom, FaceTime, we'll do that. But then if anybody's local and in the area, I want them in. I like this so much better. This is just such a better product, I think. But yeah, man.
It's more attractive.
Yeah. And it's more like you can feel the vibe of who you're talking to a lot better. But yeah, man, it's a good little mix. At this point, it's a nice change up getting someone in studio.
I know.
Like talking to Zoom is cool, but like getting them in, I'm like,
it's
all right,
vibe,
here we go today.
Have a drink. Like we had Eric. Eric, when he's here, he wants whiskey straight, man. He's like, let's cheers up before we start.
Hell yeah.
What drives you to continue pushing out all these episodes, like one after another, no matter what happens?
So it's funny.
There's got to be something deep down in there.
Of course, man.
Yeah, so it's funny. When I was growing up, I was always like, I would tell my parents, tell anybody who would listen, I want to be on ESPN. I'm like, I want to be on ESPN. Now, as a kid, I think it was more like I want to be playing football and be on ESPN that way. But as I've grown up and I've evolved into what I'm doing now, like I went to college for broadcasting. I did, like this is all I've ever wanted to do.
Ooh, and I went to college for that.
I did. I went to college for broadcasting. I took a couple classes. The professor was a dickhead. So I was like, I switched to advertising and PR. But like my goal was always to be on ESPN and be that guy. Now that it's evolved over the years, I'm like, I want to be more of the R-rated ESPN, I guess. Like a little bit more raw.
Yeah.
Not rated R, but like we'll curse and like it is what it is. Am I allowed to curse on here? Because
of course.
Do whatever you want, man.
Fuck it.
Fuck yeah. But yeah, I've always wanted to do it, and I think that's what keeps me going. I also like just talking to different people. Like it's fun.
For sure.
Everybody's, especially athletes, everybody's got a story.
And athletes they can motivate you to sitting, bro. I'm like, I need to go to the gym after this episode. He was like, you don't go to the gym?
They have a really strong mindset, all of them.
Yeah, like, there's a reason that they got to that point, and like their backstory is always very interesting. So that's like literally however I start every interview. If someone I don't know, I'm like, all right, now take me all the way back. How the fuck did this start? Like,
I know.
What's your journey? And then hearing these stories, it just sparks different conversations. And I don't know, man, it's fun. It's
I know.
exciting.
Yeah.
And other than that, you just don't do podcasting. You're a
I do a lot
MMA
of shit.
and stuff.
Yeah. I do a lot of shit.
Everything going professional fighting.
So it's funny. I was just in Dallas for UFC 277, the Amanda Nunes Juliana Pena card. I was cornering my buddy who's made his UFC debut, Hamdi. Shout out, first
Nice.
Egyptian fighter in the UFC, and he won. So first Egyptian fighter
Hey.
plus the first Egyptian
Yankee
fighter to
won.
win,
Breaking records.
breaking records out there. And we were talking to his manager, and everybody's trying to push me to make
Just try.
make my pro debut. So we'll see. I fought before, but we'll see.
That's crazy.
Is there anyone that you looked up to as a fighter that inspired it?
Yes. So when I was growing up, it was when pretty much like the Forrest Griffin, Stephan Bonner, Ultimate Fighter. That's when the UFC like really started to
Just
blow
started.
up. Me and my buddy, we would go in his basement. He'd put mats down, and we'd have like little fight nights. We'd invite kids over from school and just scrap it out, and then go watch the pay-per-view. So we were always watching like Chuck Liddell, Rampage Jackson, Anderson Silva. It's like we were watching all these guys, and there were certain guys when they came on that we got a little bit more fired up, and
Yeah.
the fights down in the basement got a little bit more hyped up. It was a lot of fun.
round 2.
It was a lot of fun. We put the little gloves on and kind of go at it, and either me or my buddy Brandon was the ref, and
That's crazy.
we would literally have like straight up fight nights, and then go watch like George St. Pierre fucking.
But that's how you start,
beat
man.
somebody up.
Why not?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
so
I
much
used-
fun.
I did that sometimes with my friends too. And now I train MMA
He
as well.
trained MMA.
Oh, you
So
do?
I think it's like it's the beginning.
Yeah, hell
It all
yeah.
starts at fight night.
Where are you training?
Inferno.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's in, was it like Marlboro? It's like 20 minutes from here.
Yes. I have a couple friends that trained there.
Yes.
Over the years.
Totally. It is hard to balance though, to continue going.
Yeah.
Just because I know you do a lot of different things as well. So how is that balancing it all together?
It's not always easy. But I know that like if I slack on the training, I'm gonna get my ass kicked the next time I'm in the gym. So I'm like, that's a pretty good motivator.
Yeah.
It's not easy for sure, man. When Scotty told me how much calories he eats per day and how much food he, I'm like,
It's a
oh,
lot.
It's
I
crazy.
just ate once today. He's like 6 meals. Yeah, I'm like, what?
Oh, well, he's nuts. Dylan is absolutely nuts.
He's huge. Shout out to Dylan.
I'm about to get on some of his supplements, so we'll see.
Nice. Other than fighting, man, you're at Bar A, bartendering. Where we can find you there? I mean, the girls, the listeners.
I'm at Bar A,
Some
man.
shots?
Yeah, Tuesdays and Saturdays. I'm at Bar A.
I need to stop by. We should go for a drink. You're 19, bro, but still, like, I'll drink you drive.
I'll get you a nice soda.
Yeah. Get a good old Coke.
Refreshing.
Yeah, man, Bar A. I've been there. This is my 10th summer.
10th summer there?
I started there when I was 17 years old, carrying kegs. Fucking worked my way up that way.
That's
Now I'm
nice,
bartending
man.
for the last like 4 or 5 years there.
What's
So-
the most ordered drink? What they order in the game? What's the to-go drink?
It's usually something simple, like
Yeah.
a Tito's Club or
And what was the shots?
green tea.
Green tea shots.
Oh my god!
I love those, man. I don't know.
I made about
I'll drink
100 of
couple.
them last night.
Damn.
It was crazy. Beat the clock. You get the 50-cent beers.
I know.
All that. Bar A is wild.
I never been to Bar A. Is that weird, man? I
No.
think it is.
No.
You just don't want to say it. He's like, you never
No,
been
it's
to
not
Bar A.
weird. Nah, you should go once.
I'll stop by for sure. Do you guys have like Friday, Saturday like, music there and stuff? Like,
Yeah. Friday they do bands, and then Saturday it's usually a band inside and then a DJ outside. It's so big,
Nice.
dude. It's fucking massive.
damn, I should definitely stop. I see Tobias stop there, right? I
Yes.
see him a couple times. Yeah,
Tobias is always around.
he likes to party.
Yes.
He's like, bro, I'm at Headliners. Bring everybody here. We're shooting a video. I'm like, bro, you're telling me 2 minutes before I
Yo,
need
he
to come.
does that
Like,
shit
what the
all the time. That's my guy, though. I love Tobias.
crazy.
It's funny. My studio is actually like the building next to Bar A, and
Yeah?
the owners of Bar A
That's
own
convenient.
the building, so it's very easy.
Yeah.
I'll have guests on, and then we'll just go to Bar A
Yeah,
after.
let's
Like,
go get a shot. And
It's
you go
awesome.
behind the bar. Like, nah, I'm guesting here too. I'm the host.
The guest host, the guest bartender.
How was the process of moving into a studio for you?
Ooh.
'Cause that's not where it started, right? Eventually you got up to there.
Yeah, so we were in the basement. I strategically partnered with Kevin, who I knew had all the gear already. So
Alright.
I was like, all right, we'll do that. But then, yeah, when I branched out on my own, like I said, I took out a big ass loan, got the Roadcaster, just because it was super basic and easy to use. Got a camera, lights, everything like that. Soundproof the whole walls, all that. But yeah, I did it. Honestly, I did it all myself. Like moving in, kind of.
But that's the best thing, man.
Yeah,
So you feel that,
I enjoyed it. I
enjoy
enjoyed
the
it.
process till you get
really
there. You know,
did.
it's
Yeah.
not like sit and record.
No, I enjoy making like the sets, and I'm always like looking at my set, being like, all right, how can I make this better?
Yeah,
how can I
'cause you
tweak
get
this?
to customize it to
Yeah.
whatever you want. It's not like some preset thing you have to deal with for the rest of the time.
No, yeah. And my goal is to always evolve out of whatever studio I'm in.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in the studio now, within the next 2 years, I want to have the show be big enough where I have to move.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like maybe
That's a good mindset, man.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
you gotta.
You edit your videos too?
I have a producer now.
Producer? Nice.
Podcast Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out Nick Perez. Thank you.
Behind the cam.
He's
Because editing, man.
Yeah. What
people is
software
like,
did you start in? for that
I
editing?
never did it.
Never?
I hire people that do it way better than me. Because that was my thing. I wanted it to look good, sound good
yeah.
right away. I was like, I should learn it, but I want the product to be good right away.
Yeah, but me and Phil love editing, man. When we sit here, we're like 4 or 5 hours just editing. Oh, this part not there, this part not there. Let's put this.
Yeah.
And we make, I don't know. I just want to keep track of my work. I don't know. Me and him love learning that, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what software he does. I'm too dumb to
I
figure
mean,
that out.
he's mostly in the edit. It's not about dumb stuff, bro. He's more do the editing stuff, but some promos and little stuff I learned from him. I'm like, oh, let me do this, let me do, and then you learn something. bro.
Yeah. I know what I want it to look like. So like I'll kind of go back and forth with Nick a little bit on that.
Yeah.
And like tweak it, but he's good, man. He's like in my brain. Like he'll edit
That's like
something.
with somebody to pick up your idea from your head. It's hard, man. Like me and you have click. You probably have that with your
It's like
producer.
when you just click with the other person.
Yeah, man. And
You
it's
guys know.
developed over the year too. Like
Oh, for sure.
we started May 2021, so we're over a year now. You could see the videos over time like progressing, both me on camera and then him editing the clips. It keeps getting better, and he's always like right on par with what I want to do. And I don't even have to really say much. I'll be like, hey, maybe we do this, and then he just runs with it.
Yep.
It's like
fucking awesome.
telepathic.
Same with us, bro. If you see our first episode, we was like, oh, the guest is coming, nothing is on. How are we gonna do this? Everybody's quiet. I'm like here, like, hey, bro, what's up?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
You're like, hey, this is our podcast.
But you need to start somehow. I don't even can say their name sometimes. Sorry for my bad English. It's okay.
It's all good, man.
Still learning, eh? We learn till we die, right? That's
Yeah.
the saying.
That's what I heard.
What's the future goals? I know for SPN, but what's other goals?
I mean,
Own bar A? I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
fuck.
That's a
I'll
good
take
thing.
it.
right?
I'll take it. Shit. If I have that kind of money, yeah, we're doing all right. You know who Pat McAfee is? He was the former punter for the Indianapolis Colts and NFL vet. Like he might be a Hall of Famer eventually.
Yeah.
Just being the kicker. And he does a daily show on YouTube where he has 30 to 40,000 people watch every day
Damn.
live.
That's nice.
That would be the goal, to do a show
That's
like
a nice
that
goal, yeah.
on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube, where I'm like at that level, where I have people that like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people every day
Yep.
tuning in on YouTube.
And 30, 40,000
Yeah.
people live, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
Pretty
goal.
nice level.
Only
That's the
people
goal.
who are doing it are him, probably all Nelk podcasts. When they doing the
it's-
premiere, 50, 60
Yeah.
can. They got their fan base.
But they're doing it every single day. McAfee's doing it every single day, and it's 3-hour shows.
Damn.
That would be the goal.
That's work, man.
Yeah, that's the grind.
I want that to be my career. That would be great. And
That's
then
crazy.
If I got to punch somebody in the face in the meantime, I'll do it.
Fuck it, why not? Maybe somebody's gonna want you to do a match, man. Why not?
Yeah.
Every day say you see Jake Paul going up, he's like,
Now,
why not? I give him
that's
the
a good
respect.
point.
I give him the respect. I'm like, fuck it.
I like Jake Paul. I like Logan Paul. I think what they're doing is good for the sport. There's a lot of other people out there, like influencers, TikTokers, all that shit, that are running their mouth trying to get
Yeah.
a fight. If they come up against somebody that knows how to fight, it's over. They're gonna change their lives,
I know.
and get beat the fuck up. It's crazy.
I think it's gonna happen, but
I'll fight any one of them. Literally any one
they
of them.
good with marketing, man.
They're so
They
good.
marketing monsters.
So good.
They are.
Everybody, they do like Andrew Tate. Look what that guy did. He's everywhere in my
He
fridge,
is-
in my microwave.
Yo, you know how he got big? He's a genius.
think I
Affiliate marketing, man. I know.
It's crazy.
Sold from the hustler. That's
He doesn't even have a TikTok account. He
No.
has like all his people from his course.
That's crazy.
for
And he
him.
gave that idea. They used to hang out with Nelk Boys. They,
Yeah.
They give him the idea. Now Nelk Boys pop out all on TikTok too. From a lot of like Nelk fan base, stuff
Yeah.
like that. I'm like, damn.
Nelk.fan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is so smart. I mean, I bet a lot of people are going to try to do it now, and it's not going to work as well, but he's killing it.
He ran it,
Shit.
bro. That's crazy.
Fucking more respect to you.
I like what he say. Not everything. I don't agree with everything, but mostly 80% I'll say. That's how much I like him. Like, I like that advice. But for girls and stuff, about business, I like it how he thinks.
business,
but for girls
yes.
and stuff, not sure.
No, I was going to say that. Like, the business stuff is good. I think his mindset about being like a man,
Yeah.
like, just in general, is pretty good. But then, like, he gets into this women's stuff, and I'm
And
like,
he's trying to be funny most of the
yeah,
time. Maybe
yeah.
that's
I'm like,
why.
you're losing me here, bro.
I know. Crazy.
You're losing me.
Well, thank you for coming, brother.
I appreciate it.
Wish you all the best, and I hope we'll come to your podcast too, man.
Yeah,
For one
whatever you want
episode,
to
why
do.
not?
I'm going on vacation on Saturday, but when I get back, we'll definitely get
Perfect.
going. We'll do a little crossover.
Yep. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel. We're gonna have it in the bio. And until next time. See ya. Bye bye.